take a moment to say the Pledge of Allegiance with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Chesapeake Festival of the Arts is coming. Join us for an evening of virtual art and performances by Deep Creek Elementary, Deep Creek Middle, and Deep Creek Chesapeake High School students. This evening is scheduled for March 18th from 6 to 8 p.m. Keep an eye out for more information coming.
Join Miss Hill and Miss Lewis for our first DCMS Family Book Club. We will read the latest novel by Jason Reynolds, National Ambassador to Young People Literature. In a tale told in 10 blocks, we will discover how the students from Latimer Middle School are more connected than they realize, and how a broom, a dog, and a school bus falling from the sky will make us look both ways. Parents and their children will receive a hardcover copy of the book and other materials to read together over the course of several weeks. To sign up, use the link in the Eagles Reader groups or the posted flyer. We will introduce the book on March 25th and meet again on May 19th to discuss our impressions of the novel.
This week's Take Flight shines the spotlight on the Futsal Shuffle. The dance craze hit TikTok and Twitter in 2020 and has been growing ever since. Do you know how to do it? By all means, send us some videos so we can share them on Thursday's announcements.
DCMS students and staff, make sure you are building time in your virtual learning schedule to explore vocabulary.com. Miss Bell is excited to host our February challenge and will be sponsoring the following prizes for students who have the most words mastered and teachers whose classes have the most words mastered at the end of the month.
It's a new month here at DCMS, so that means it's time for another PBIS poster challenge. Our focus for this month is respect. Create a poster answering the question, what does it mean to show respect in school? This can be both in person, online, or in a hybrid. Submissions are due to Miss Maxwell by February 28th. Fill out the form on your grade level Schoology group or send it in a Schoology message to Miss Maxwell. Use whatever you have at home to create your poster or one of the many digital tools available to you.
Interested in winning one of the books on the screen? Think you know everything about the profiles and Black history we've been sharing around the announcements? If you say yes to either of these questions, keep your eyes peeled in the Eagle Readers group on March 1st for the contest link and enter by 4 p.m. March 3rd. The winners will be announced on Thursday's morning announcements. Those who can will pick up their books from the school when we reopen for hybrid learning.
The spotlight on Vice President Kamala Harris. Read the quote below. You may be the first to do many things, but make sure you are not the last. In honor of Black History Month, we are putting the spotlight on newly elected Vice President Kamala Harris. What first has Kamala Harris achieved? What do you think she means by make sure you are not the last? Have you achieved any important first in your family or your peer group? Use the resources below to help inspire your response. Remember, sign into Flipgrid with your BCPS Google account. This contest ends on February 28th. If you have any questions, please message Ms. Lawback in Schoology. Good luck to everybody.
Well, he's done it again. That Deep Creek Eagle has found yet another place to hide himself. And now we've got to find him.
The eagle is hiding somewhere in this famous painting by Jean-Michel Basquiat. This untitled work from 1982 sold for $110 million and portrays a black skull scarred with red rivulets, pitted with angry eyes, gnashing its teeth against a blue graffiti wall on which someone has been doing their sums. Perhaps the street mathematician was calculating how many Africans died on slave ships in the 18th century, or how many people lived in slavery in America, or how many young black men have been killed by police guns in the last few years. Be sure to open the link in the Eagles Reader group and follow directions to find the eagle.
Our PBIS focus for the month of February is respect. How can you show your respect virtually? Here are a couple of tips and suggestions. Before class, make sure your device is ready. Check your sound and video each and every single day. Create a schedule for the day of what you want to accomplish and stick to it. Make sure you are on time for class. During class, listen attentively to your teachers and classmates. Participate in all class discussions and activities and stay muted when others are speaking. During independent work time, use your equipment appropriately, use your time wisely, and put in effort to produce great work. During small groups and office hours, have your questions and materials ready to go. Use kind words and faces, have a positive attitude, be an active participant, and as always, be on time. Earn Eagle Bucks from your teachers and special recognition by making sure you are respectful each and every day during the month of February.
The famous author of The Three Musketeers and other classic novels is Alexandre Dumas. Congratulations to Nathaniel Brendlinger, Emmanuel Hernandez, Enrique Hartz, Alana M., Melissa Briseno, Anthony De Freitas, Gloria Bongo, and Tiara Charles. Your Eagle Bucks are in the virtual Eagle Buck Bank.
It is time for I Am Smarticus. When you find out the answer to the question that follows, message Muzhill, and if your answer is correct, your name will be added to the wall of Smarticuses.
I led slaves to freedom on my railroad, but I have never conducted a train. Who am I?
Think, think, think. Think, think, think. Think, think, think. I've got to think, 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 think.
For Black History Month, our final segment before ending with the meditation moment will pay tribute to those African Americans whose lives, both past and present, have made our country a better, more prosperous, and more culturally rich nation.
Most of us think that the first Africans to arrive in what is now the United States were slaves, but it turns out that that's not true. The first African to set foot on what would become United States soil was a free black man named Juan Garrido, a conquistador, the Spanish name for a conqueror. Garrido was born around 1480 in West Africa. As a young man, he traveled to Lisbon, Portugal, then to Sevilla, Spain. When he converted to the Roman Catholic Church, he took a new name, Juan Garrido, meaning Handsome John.
He winds up sailing with the Spanish as a free person, as a conquistador, and spends 3 decades in service to the Spanish crown.
In 1513, Garrido participated in Ponce de Leon's famed expedition in Florida in search of the Fountain of Youth. This is the first record of a black person setting foot in what is now the United States.
What does that mean? It means that there was this space people of African descent could occupy that wasn't exclusively being a person of bondage.
Garrido settled in Mexico, where he spent his final years working at a gold mining operation. And while he was a free man, he profited from local slave labor. Garrido died in 1550, almost 70 years before the first enslaved Africans arrived in Jamestown.
And we are about to do this.
Hi, I'm Eve, and welcome to Headspace.
Mm-hmm.
You can do this sitting down or lying down.
Okay, I'm just going to sit.
And beginning with a couple of big, deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe out, just letting go of any tension in the body and in the mind.
I'm stressed because I can't breathe.
as the body gets increasingly heavy.
Oh, that's just Doritos and sandwiches. But it do get a little heavy.
And just imagining the different parts of the body, starting with the toes and the feet, the lower half of the legs, and the upper half of the legs, the stomach and the lower back, any tension just melting away.
I can release the tension in my body with my mind? What am I paying this masseuse for?
The upper back, the muscles just softening.
I'm glad a woman ain't around, because she'll get me to pay her bills right now.
All the muscles just switching off for a moment. The arms, the hands,
I feel like I'm floating.
the neck,
I am floating. No.
even the jaw.
Okay. This isn't so bad. Maybe the white people know what they're talking about. I might have to try yoga next. I didn't know tension can melt so good. My muscles feel like cheese on a slice of hot pizza. Chi-town deep dish pizza. Not that paper-thin New York stuff. Yeah, cut my lips on it.
You can either gently open the eyes again, or just keep them closed for a moment or two.
I feel like a noodle. Pizza would be so good right now. Except I can't feel my fingers.